𝐷𝐞𝐬𝐭 gets calls to work on both residential and commercial properties. In this case, the call was to upgrade a storefront office for a commercial firm on a busy city street. The property, obviously just acquired, needed a lot of restoration to become business ready. As you can see here, the front definitely needed a facelift, as the walls were in terrible shape with a lot of water damage. In this video, you will see the transformation from the current rundown look to a trendy look with a unique stone face, leaving this business with a professional look and appearance, allowing them to operate successfully on an ongoing basis. A&A Masonry, an award-winning company servicing the Greater Toronto Area and the Golden Horseshoe. In this job, there are two sections of the job that need attention. The first section is the upper wall above the store, from where the brickwork shows a lot of water damage. The second section was below the main storefront windows, where additional windows were being installed. On the upper wall, scaffolding needed to be set up for proper access. The bricks on this upper half showed a lot of water damage that accumulated over the years. The first part of this restoration was to build the structure of the wall back up. This was done starting with mesh. At the same time, coping was installed above the wall to help channel water away from the wall surface, helping it to cascade down to the sidewalk below. Once the mesh was fully installed, the next step was to layer it with mortar to build up the strength of the wall and to also allow an adhesive surface to install the stone on. This was an important step to allow the wall to become stable. Once the mortar was applied to the wall, it was ready to have the stone applied onto the mortar surface. The stone that was going to be applied to the wall had an interesting wooden barnboard look. This Barnwood stone, as they call it, is very popular as it has the look of rustic barnboards and yet incredible durability of stone. This stone gives this great rustic look that can last for many years to come. The other point is that the back side of the stone is set up with a rough surface to really grip onto the mortar wall. As this stone is custom made for walls, it will adhere to the wall and give a great look into the future. As the stone gets installed on the top wall, you can really see the Barnwood stone as its appearance takes shape. A passerby would not normally know the difference and realize it was a stone wall. As a result, this stone wall gives a great, unique appearance. The bottom part of the wall had a tile surface that had to be removed. Not only were the tiles being removed, but extra openings for basement windows were also being cut as well. This also provides extra challenges when the stone needs to be cut and applied to the wall. The first part is to cover the wood structure of this wall with synthetic waterproofing to protect the wall. Then the mesh can be applied to the wall so that the stone can then be applied. As you can see, the stone in certain parts needs to be cut and fit into the wall by the basement window in a very exact manner. The stone also has to be cut perfectly where the front wall joins the wall on an angle going to the front door. In this type of work, everything is very exactly cut and measured and a perfect bond created so the wall will last. The other side of the bottom wall had its own challenges that stone had to be cut around. This includes another small window opening as well as an electrical conduit going from the outside to the inside through the wall. Of course, stone has to be very exactly cut to allow for these items as well. Again, the waterproofing membrane and mesh get applied first, then the stone can be installed after that. The mesh also has to be cut to fit around the window and the electrical conduit as well. And here is the finished product with all the stone installed and all the windows put in, including the flashing. As you can see, the storefront has a finished look and looks great. This will allow this storefront office to be functional from here on out and into the future. So if you have a concern for your home or property, and if you want to get the right solution to make it safe from the elements and look great, make sure that you call the professionals at A&A and let them get to work for you to make your vision for your home or property an actuality and looking attractive from here on out. To schedule your next project, contact A&A Masonry today.